Yo, what is up, boys? Welcome back to another Vizeloo YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 10 different types of side jumps that you can start incorporating into your free building. Some of these are quite difficult, but if you put in the time and you actually practice them, I guarantee that eventually you'll get them down. So let's waste no more time and just get right into the video. Alright boys, to start off, here's the first cone jump that I'm going to show you how to do. It's just a simple side jump and landing on a ramp. Alright boys, to do this one, of course, you're just going to start by placing a cone. And then instead of running to the side, I see a lot of people that'll just run to the side like this. You want to run at an angle. So I'm going to run at an angle like this. And then right when you get to about here, you want to jump, look down, and immediately place a floor and ramp. So it's going to look like this. See how quickly I immediately placed my floor and ramp? And then you can just do anything from there. Alright guys, for the second side jump that I'm going to show you, it's basically the same thing as the first one, but it's a little different. So let me show you what it'll look like. So that's what it'll look like. And the only thing that's different is your ramp is facing this way instead of your ramp facing that way. So here's how to do that. So first, of course, you're going to start by just placing a cone. But instead of running like this, our goal here is to land right there on the floor. Like as far back this way as you can. So instead of running at an angle, we're going to run like this. And I'll show you what that'll look like. It's going to look like this. And then see how I'm right here on my floor? With the other side jump, we wanted to land right here. But for this side jump, we want to land right here. And then you can just do anything from there. And then once you guys master both of those side jumps, what you want to practice is placing your walls up there. So high walls will offer you a lot of protection from your opponents. So once you master those, start working on putting your high walls up there and then doing your side jump. You can do them for both of these side jumps. So you just put high walls up there, and you can just do both of these side jumps. Alright, for this third side jump, I'm going to show you how to do infinite protected side jumps. So to do this, you're going to place a cone, get your high walls up there, and then this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to jump and place a cone first. So this is what it'll look like. Jump, place a cone, floor, ramp. See how I did that? And then from there, you just get your high walls again, jump, floor, ramp, and then you just keep doing this. So this is what an infinite side jump looks like, and it's super protected as well. Alright, for this fourth side jump that I'm going to show you, it's called a double protected side jump, so this is how you do it. So you start by placing a cone, of course, then you get your high walls, and then you just do a normal side jump. And then you just jump over here, floor ramp, but then you place a cone immediately. When you place your cone, you can look right here to place your cone. You don't have to look up, by the way. And then again, you get your high walls, and you do a side jump this way. So this is what it'll look like in full speed. When you're doing these side jumps, make sure you do the first one. So you're going to run at an angle like this, just like we did normally. So I'm going to run at an angle like this, jump. And then I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn this way, and I'm just going to go like this, straight across. Just like that. So in full, again, it'll just look like this. Also, with these side jumps, once you get good with them, you can just keep doing them infinitely. Like, you can just keep doing this over and over again. Even though it's not the best thing to do, you can do it, just so you know. Alright, those first four were kind of basic, but let's get into some cooler versions of side jumps. Alright, this fifth one's one of my favorites, so here's what it looks like. So to do this one, you're just going to place a cone and then get your high walls. But then instead of just jumping, you're going to start by holding your walls. So you're going to look over here, grab this wall, and then the far wall. So you're going to do this. Then you want to land on the ramp like that. And then while you're still holding your walls, you're going to wrap your walls around like that, and then place a ramp over yourself. And then edit through and do whatever you want. This side jump's super protected, so that's why it's one of my favorite ones to do. Alright, this next side jump is actually one of Fawe's favorite side jumps, so here's how you do it. So instead of just placing a cone, you're going to place a cone and a floor. Then you're going to run out to this side and you're going to place your walls just like I do here and then land on a floor. So watch this. Notice how I got all four walls. So I got these two and those two high walls. Then you place a ramp over yourself, edit through, and do a one-sided tunnel. Then of course you can do anything from there. Fawe used to use that side jump all the time back in the day. Okay, now here's another version of that side jump, but this is the version that I came up with myself, and it adds a little spin in there just so it's a little more flashy. I also think it's a little more protected and like unpredictable, so here's what this will look like. That one's kind of hard to explain how to do piece by piece, but I'm just going to put it in slow motion again just so you guys can dissect it yourself. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, Fawe's side jump was just another version of a high wall side jump. So here's the original version of a high wall side jump just because I forgot to put it in before Fawe's. So here's what this will look like. Alright, here's another infinite side jump, but this one's actually a spinning side jump and it looks super flashy. So this is actually one of my favorite ones and I use this one all the time. So here's how it looks like and here's how to do it. Alright, to start off, I'm just going to show you guys what this side jump looks like. Alright, and as you can tell, you can do that infinitely over and over again because you have enough time for your jump fatigue to reset. So here's how to do it. Alright, of course you're going to start by just placing a cone, and then you get your high walls. But then after you jump, you're going to spin to your left. So I'm going to get my high walls, and then spin to my left like this. So I spun, placed a cone, and then I caught myself. And then you can do it again. High walls, spin, cone, up there. So here it is in slow motion again, just so you can dissect it, because this is one of those side jumps that's hard to explain piece by piece. But here it is in slow motion. Alright, here's one of the side jumps that I use all the time. So to start, you're going to place a floor and a cone, and then you're going to edit your floor just this tile. Not both of them, just this tile here. And then you're going to place your wall through that floor. So then you get your high wall up there. And then you're going to jump over and place a floor and a wall just like this. And then you place a ramp over yourself and edit through. This side jump's also very protected, and you can do this one over and over again as well, just like this. So you can just keep doing this. It's very good practice as well for you. And yeah, this is just an overall very good side jump to use. Alright, so here's another version of that previous side jump that I just told you. But for this one, you're going to start by placing a floor and a cone as well. But this time, edit both tiles of your floor. And then when you get your high walls, get both of them. And then also for this one, instead of jumping this way towards this wall, you're going to jump that way. So here's what it'll look like. You're going to jump over like this, land on a floor as well. But then this time you're going to place a wall over yourself this way. So this time you're going out this side instead of going out this side. So then of course you can do anything after that. Alright, for this final side jump, this is definitely one of my favorite ones because it's probably the most protected one that I'm going to show you, and it makes it super easy to do another retake right after this side jump. A lot of pros also use this side jump as well, so here's how to do it. Alright, to do this one, of course, you're going to start by placing a cone and then getting your high walls. But then with this one, you're going to place a cone first. So instead of jumping first, you're going to run over and place a cone up there. Then what you do is you do this. Land on that ramp. And then you see how you still have this wall open? Then you bring your walls up like that, edit through this cone, and then edit through this wall. So in full speed, it'll look like this. So yeah guys, that's all I have for this video. So if you enjoyed it, remember to drop a sub because 80% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Also, if you want to watch me play tournaments, I do stream all of my events on my Twitch. So if you want to come chill with me for those, the link is in the description. But with all that said guys, I will catch you in the next one. Take care and peace.